Welcome to another episode, Master Moats Film Session, and it is brought to you by DRAFTKINGS Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook, and that not only is it safe, but it's secure, and more importantly, it is reliable. And for all my first-time users out there, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus. Now, I don't know about you, but I love deposit bonus. That means if I enter in my money early on, DraftKings is going to give me free money to go along with my money to bet. Who wants that? I mean, how can you turn that down, baby? So what are you waiting on? Make sure you go download the app, use the promo code Moats, and let's have an opportunity to get that money, because that's all we need is the opportunity. Now, let's talk some ball. Steelers got another big dub this past weekend, and I wanted to really talk about this touchdown from JuJu in the second quarter. So you know how we do. We'll play this thing at full speed, and after that, we'll break it down. That's JuJu right there. Alrighty. So to start it off, man, the Bengals are playing what you call a cover zero blitz, okay? Cover zero meaning that they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These 5 defenders are responsible for these trio of receivers here, and then these 2 guys right here. The rest of these guys in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're all going to be in the rush, okay? So the thing with cover zero is this. As the quarterback, you have to know that we're going to have one less guy to pick up the blitz, okay? When you think of on defense, the reason why you run a cover zero is because you want to speed up this quarterback. You want to make him have to get rid of the ball faster than he would like to, okay? And when you do that cover zero, this guy has to get rid of the ball because, like I said already, somebody's not going to be blocked here, okay? And that's always dangerous. But here we go right here. So as this thing is starting out, see this linebacker right here, he's going to walk down. Remember, he was here at first. Now he's coming off the edge. So right now, we see one thing, okay? We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, right? Only 5 offensive linemen. Remember, do the math. 5 linemen, 6 rushers. So they're short one. You see this, the free hitter right here, okay? And now for Ben has to, number one, see this guy and know, all right, all I can do is step up, or I can step this way. But obviously with Ben, he's not the most fleet of foot. So stepping up is probably going to be his best scenario. But you see on the back end, that guy's right here. He communicated on Deontay going across. So now he's going to be taking this guy. This guy right here is supposed to take Deontay. He's here and he's here. So you can see when they're running cover zero, it's man across the board. But the difference between 0 and 1 is, number 1, with 0, you got an extra blitz. But number 2, you don't have any safety help, no help high or low. Whereas in cover 1, typically you'll have an extra defender on the back end to help y'all with your coverage. Now, as we continue to play the play, we got a familiar scenario here. JuJu on this particular safety right here. Now, we saw this earlier in the year versus the Giants, right? Remember, JuJu beat the guy on the front side, and we said as a DB, you need to make this guy go over top. So now this time, JuJu goes over top, and it's a beautiful thing because the speed JuJu is playing with right here on this play, this safety right here is caught in no man's land. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He understands he wants to make the guy go over top, but he doesn't move his feet, and that ultimately allows JuJu to run right by him. And I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful play. But see right here, JuJu gets over top of it, and now 24, he's out of whack, man. And it's a tough concept to defend against when you are flat-footed that far back and you allow the receiver to have this free release and run like that. But ultimately, man, good job by JuJu understanding where he wants to get with the route. Also using that speed that he has in this particular area right here. And an excellent job by 7 here, man. 7, like I said, sees the rusher, steps up, shows that nimbleness a little bit right there, man. And then the toughness. You see the linebacker was definitely trying to get him, and then he still takes a hit from Carl Lawson at the end of the play right there. But overall, man, great throw and catch by Big Ben to JuJu, and just good job, man, across the board. You see the rest of the protection. The rest of the protection is really good. Right there, you got Al making his guy go the long way. Matt getting his block. Pouncey getting his block. Chooks and the catch to the front side. Everybody has their blocks like they're supposed to be. But yeah, as I was saying, man, across the board, all of these guys pick up their blocks right here. And this is a beautiful thing. So right here, Chooks coming down on that. Okay, we got a little twist action. Now look, DeCastro working with Chooks, bump his guy back out. Now Chooks takes the wide guy. Great job across the board working together. Like I said, Ben showing the toughness, stepping up, avoiding one rusher, takes a shot from another rusher, still puts that ball where it needs to be, man. Just great throw and catch right here, man. And anytime we see a play that, the Steelers had success on early on in the year, it's always interesting to see what new wrinkle they threw into it. And with this particular one, it was just JuJu taking it over top versus underneath. But really good execution right there from an offensive standpoint, especially in the red zone, man. And here it is again from the end zone, where you'll really get a better appreciation of the protection and of Ben having to step up right here. So right here. And good job by the Bengals too with their concept. What they're trying to do is draw all of the protection to this side, but then get the twist on this backside where they can really isolate Chooks right here. And we talk about the twist. This is what we're talking about right here. We want this guy to come in here, and ultimately he's trying to pick DeCastro. But if he picks him, Chooks should have to stay. And now he wraps around. You also got this guy off the edge. And now you got essentially two free rushes. That's the concept they're trying to get. But DeCastro, DeCastro, that all pro, does a great job of picking it up, man. He sees the twist coming, and he does a good job of ultimately bumping Chooks off of that. See right here? That bump right there is what allowed Chooks to know, okay, I could pick this guy up. Now, we already said it's a cover zero, so you're going to have that free rusher. But as a whole, man, really good job by the protection. Said excellent job by Ben stepping up, taking the shot, and then JuJu putting a new wrinkle going over top of the DB. Great execution, great throw and catch. Score one for the good guys.